everybody, this is the Wikstrand. So, when it comes to the Police Academy movies, before the release of Mission to Moscow in the mid-90s, this was the worst movie that has been released in the series so far. It was just so uninspiring. It was just running on absolute fumes. But how bad is it and what is it about? That's what we're gonna find out today. This is Police Academy 5, Mission Miami Beach. Turns out that Commandant Lazard is going to have to retire because of old age, and he looked forward to this with somewhat bittersweet emotions to the whole thing. But he's going out in style because he has been invited to this conference party slash, honoring ceremony of some description in Miami, and he looks forward to this, and he looks even more forward to the fact that there's going to be some kind of a surprise or something like that, when he's being honored and stuff like that, and, officially retiring. And he just wants to bring all his favorite friends down there to have some fun in the sun. So all the gang, or at least what is left of them, goes there. Also, together with Captain Harris, who, says that he wants to, come down to pay the respects to Lazard when he retires and stuff like that, but he's really brown-nosing himself to hopefully get the job that he has wanting for so many years, and replacing Commandant Lazard as the boss of Police Academy. We also have this gang of moderately dangerous criminals who have stolen some jewelry, who is also in Miami, and they're looking for a way to get their rocks overseas to sell them and stuff like that. How is this going to affect the whole thing? We shall see. And the rest of the movie is really a bunch of rehashes of old jokes from previous movies that used to be funnier. And also, all the characters also used to be funnier, even though they're basically the same character that has always been. Hooks is shy until she isn't. Callahan is really, really hot, and Hightower is very, very high. House is really fat. Tackleberry is a violent lunatic. At one point threatens a shark with a gun, and Jones is still doing his quote-unquote funny sound effects. So it is just a rehash of old jokes. There is just this chase that they have in the third act that was a little bit original, and was, to be fair, one of very few original things that actually happened in this movie, because it's just so mundane, it's just so tired, and all these cliches and all these tropes that they have relied on for so long, it is just so boring, because I've seen it before, and as I said, it used to be funnier. The movie essentially consists of a bunch of sketches, some pratfalls, some physical humor, some gay jokes that may or may not be outdated, and about 25% of them lands and they are kind of funny. The movie never is boring or anything like that, but it's just so uninspiring, and it just feels like you've seen all of these before, and they used to be funnier, as I said. At least the movie isn't boring, and the Miami setting is at least something newish, sort of, but apart from that, there is really nothing new to see here. And to be fair, the original Police Academy wasn't that great of a movie either. It was just better than this one was. It took a little bit more risks and was a little bit raunchier, at least. This is just such a homogenized, pasteurized and sanitized version of the whole thing, and we've gone quite tired of it. If you feel that you have to see, some of the Police Academy movies, see the first one and maybe the second one. You can basically skip all of them, because they haven't come up with a new or inventive joke since then, but at least they have the old theme song left. Da na 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 da na 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 da na 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 na. Is it rose-tinted nostalgia goggles that makes me give this movie at least 34 points? In my opinion, even the weaker of the Police Academy movies at least had the decency of being a bit entertaining, and just felt like, mindless, harmless, nonsense fun that, sometimes would get a kick out of me. And there are some jokes that still works, even though they have, as I said, a much better version in previous movies. And this feels like, a greatest hits compilation by a rock band that has lost most of their very vital members and don't have a really good producer or mixer for the whole thing. So it just feels a little hollow, but it isn't terrible. It's just a little bit So we'll see you next time for so-and-so reviewing, well, such and such. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.